Fight and Talk back again, and we're here at Cage Warriors 160, and I'm delighted to be joined by the winner, Mr. Matt Bonner. Matt, nice easy night's work for you,
It
isn't
was
it?
a short night's work. I don't know if it was easy. I think I made it look easy, but he was actually quite game. I kind of, from his last fights, figured he might come here just for a bit of a paycheck and to roll over, but he was in there for a good scrap. So that kind of forced me to wrestle, which was really the game plan anyway, but he kind of forced me to go for it maybe a little bit earlier than I would have. So pleased.
I mean, the arena itself, it's been bouncing, of course. The next gen lads have been
Yeah.
flying tonight. Cullen, Luke Riley, you just added yourself to that list. But what's it like fighting out there in that sort of atmosphere?
That's about as close to home as I'm ever going to get. I don't think they're ever going to do a Cage Warriors Warrington anytime soon. So, no, it's nice. And it kind of, when I fought for the world title, it was in COVID, so there's nobody there. And people said, oh, why did it look like it wasn't so special for you? And I was like scratching my chin thinking, I'm not sure, but I think it was the crowd that was missing. So, and I'm always on the London and Cardiff cards as well, when, maybe you have a handful of people who can come down and do it. But it was nice. It did add a little bit of flavour to the fight.
If we touch on the gym then itself, of course, now the next generation, the gym itself's flying.
Yeah.
But what have you found moving there has added to your game?
I moved there when I think I was like a record of 5-4 or 5-6, and I think the main thing was you've got coaches there, professional coaches. They're there 24 hours. They're there every day of the week. It's not a hobby. This, even at amateur level, this can't be a hobby. It's too dangerous to be a hobby. It's not guitar. It's not painting a picture. It's getting punched and kicked in the face. So there's a professional aspect to it. You've got fantastic training partners, and it's a team. It's a team that come together, and we want each other to do well. We'll kick fuck out of each other in the sparring, but then we'll cheer each other on afterwards.
How nice is it then to have so many people working towards the same goal on the same night instead of, because training camps, they're really hard.
Yeah.
So to have other lads there with you going through the same things that you, how nice is that to have?
It is good because obviously that's what bonds you as a team, and there's an intensity in the gym. Maybe when there's one or two guys on there, the fighters are intense, but the rest of the guys are there. They're just kind of ticking over. There's 7 of us, 8 of us, whatever it was tonight, and we're all intense. We're all looking to win every round of grappling and sparring. So it makes it for a really dynamic gym. Hard sessions, hard spars, but make the fights easy.
Like I say, look, you made easy work of that tonight. Certainly made it look like easy work. Other than the cage scale, though, we struggled with that one.
She said that before, and I said, my missus, first thing when I go in the house, my missus is going to say, bloody hell, you've made it hard work getting over that cage. And yeah, I had to get my toes in there and everything, pull myself over. I'm not even got any excuse because it wasn't like a freak. Luke Riley needed help over there, but he just had a 3-round war. I had 45 seconds of grappling and struggled to get over. So that's my training camp for next fight, is to practice scaling the cage, I think.
Look, there's not a mark on you. Cage Warriors have got shows now every other week up until the end of the year. Would you want to try and squeeze another one in, or what's the plan now?
Well, I'm not too sure, to be fair, because that was the last fight on the Cage Boys contract. So I have no idea what's going to happen next. I kind of saw this fight as kind of nothing existed from today. The whole camp was this fight. It wasn't visualising about the next fights. It wasn't thinking when those next going to go out or have it. It was just, this is the fight. This is the day. Nothing exists past this day, so I have no idea. I wish I had a better answer for you there, but I don't know. We'll see what comes. We've got, like you say, it's a busy calendar for Cage Warriors, so maybe there is time for me to creep on the Newcastle card or something something like that.
I know obviously you'll need to talk to your team first. You've just won that fight, but you have touched on it there, so I've got to ask you about it. It is your last fight on the deal. We've seen some guys re-sign straight away. We've sort of seen some guys explore the free agency option.
Yeah.
Have you got anything sort of, or is it really just too early to say?
It is too early to say. What I will say is, I've got nearly 5 month baby, and fighting isn't for passion anymore. There's that aspect to it. There's enjoyment, there's passion, but one of the main things is I need to make money because I need to provide and protect for my family. The last thing I think about when I go to sleep is I need money for the house and to pay the mortgage. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing that comes to mind is I need to provide. I'm my dad. I need to look after my family. So it is going to boil down to the financial aspect to some degree. That's I say unfortunately, but that's the thing about being a dad and having that responsibility.
How important and how special is that family connection? I've spoken to a lot of fighters who have recently become new dads, and just the even added more. They didn't think it could be any more motivated until.
I never wanted to be one of those fighters who said, I do it for my kids, because you think, well, it's quite a selfish endeavour this. I'm not sure, maybe I'd make more money or whatever if I was back at home and didn't have the stress of getting to training in the mornings and the big fights and the fight camps, how expensive they are. But it certainly does add an element where you think, my son's going to watch this one day, he's going to watch his dad fighting, and his dad, he can't see his dad being a coward, he can watch his dad lose, but he can watch his dad lose on his shield, and he can put everything he can put in there that he possibly can. But it does certainly add that dynamic of, my son's going to watch this and he's not going to watch his dad die on his knees without giving it a good go.
Matt, look, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
Congratulations again. Thank you, mate.